wondrous power!
Oh, a showstopper! There be gifts right for the team.
I smell gold in them there waters.
For vengeance.
Keep on panning.
What wondrous power!
Launch time!
Twist and deadly.
Oh, a showstopper!
What wondrous power!
Keep on panning.
The power of the Fire Lord will engulf our world.
Launch time!
Witness true arcane magic. How enigmatic.
Time waits for no one. That was ill-considered.
Keep on panning.
I concede.
Valera versus Gul'dan.
Know the true essence of fear.
I make my own luck. Nothing gets past me.
Sit down
Nothing
and
gets
I'll clean it up.
Nothing gets past me. Choose soon. Nothing.
You win this time.
Hello everyone, hello, welcome. It's a very sad day today because we've been climbing to Diamond 2, Diamond 1 constantly. We just keep hitting our head on the wall, getting some of these ridiculous decks. And we've been trying all sorts of counters to those decks and it's just not working because then we face a different deck which it doesn't counter. So the main deck which has really annoyed me has been Weapon Rogue, because it just, like, one of the only counters to Weapon Rogue is anything with more than 2 taunts which you can get out before turn 5, which the only class which tries to do that, maybe besides Armor Warlock, is the Station Druid or the Taunt Druid. And that doesn't fare very well against some other classes.
Stay in the shadows.
Right, so we decided if you can't beat them, join them. So we've been playing Weapon Rogue. As you see, the last 2 games are extremely fast deck. I'm pretty sure it's the fastest deck in the meta at the moment. There is one faster deck, but it's got a bad win rate. This is a key card. Weapon turn 2, you swing, It goes down to 1 durability, but you get the durability back the next turn. We want to keep this as well. Do you want to keep that? Gives us card draw and buffs our weapon. Be nice to have a turn 1 play, but no, I think this is fine. Okay, not the best. Right, and then obviously, just like the old aggro tempo rogue. Oh my goodness, this is either going to be a very fast, easy game, or it's going to peter out and we're just going to not manage. Very interesting. Now, the tricky thing about this deck is that this doesn't just give your weapon 1/1 or 2/2. It sets the attack and durability of your weapon to 3. So that means if you've already got a weapon which has got more than 3 attack, this actually nerfs the weapon. So,
Without a
okay, here we go. Let's see what we can come up with. What's too late? I assume he's going to have tons of armor, so that might be a bit of a challenge from this deck. But I don't play any minions on board except this minion. This is the only minion we've got in the deck. Got interesting play here.
And I'll light it up.
Okay, coin this turn doesn't do anything.
without a trace.
You literally have to. The idea is anyway. Everything goes only face. There was one game I didn't do that because I think they could have killed me quicker. So I used one of my damage spells to actually remove one of their one of their minions. But besides that, oh my goodness, what is going on here? Let's start doing this. I could go spend 2 mana on getting deadly poison. 2 mana for that. I can't see how it works out better than me just playing this straight. I could go prep this and then have 2 mana, which doesn't really do anything this turn. Oh, I could do Valira's gift and this, and then prep that. Yeah, I can do this. Yeah, do it like this way. Yeah.
Without a trace.
See, boom, 10 damage, turn 4. Yeah, it's just disgusting, horrible deck. I hate this deck, but I want to get to legend. What can you do? It's a horrible deck. It's very, very, very strong. Okay. Right. Wow, he actually okay. Okay, didn't go all in there. Okay.
Without a trace.
Yeah, the first time I've had my weapon destroyed. Unusual, but obviously had it in the ETC for this situation.
Muzzle their magic.
Okay. We've only got spells, so it's kind of annoying.
Without a trace.
Weapon up again. Next turn we've got tons of damage. We've got 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage. So even the armor's up.
Very nice.
That armor is a bit of a problem. Okay. That armor is a problem. That puts him out of range. So probably want to use True Fusion.
Found a
Is he attacking against my deck specifically? It definitely feels like it. Alright. Okay, so we could probably make this into 8 damage. 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Still not enough. Okay, so let's do this. Let's ping that off just to buy us some time. 5, 10. I don't think they run. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. This is good.
Without a trace.
Next turn we have a lot of damage. We got 2, 5, plus 8, 13. We got 20 damage next turn. Oh, he's going for the kill. He's going for the kill. He needs 3 damage for 4 mana. 4 mana, 3 damage. Looks like he's got it. Oh my goodness. Unfortunate. Wow. That is a control deck beating me in 6 turns. That's ridiculous. Alright. Ugh. Yeah, but the good thing about this deck is the games are so quick that you get, let's say, getting 2 stars every 15 minutes. So play for an hour, you can get from Diamond 5 to Diamond 1 theoretically. So let's see if we can do that. Oh, that was obnoxious. We killed 2 of his minions as well. Yeah, he had the perfect cards there to beat me there. He had the ETC, which gave him the Rust Up, and then he had the Zephyrus, which actually gave him damage, which Warrior never has damage from hand. It just doesn't have it. It has weapon, actually. Weapon costs a lot of money. Okay, so Dig for Treasure is a definite keep, because that draws out. So again, we've got a very standard 1, 2, 3 curve, and then turn 4, 5, 6 is when we kill them. Turn 1, we draw the Sword China, we equip the weapon. Turn 2. Oh, perfect, perfect. So this is much better, this weapon, because it actually draws us a card as well. Okay, so play the weapon. We swing with the weapon, because you don't have to worry about losing durability, because it's not just a +2 on the weapon. It actually sets the weapon to 3/3. Right, is this Batman? I've played him before.
Happy, I must move quickly.
Happy Wintervale.
Not one of my friends, is it? I think so. Okay. Let me make it think as if I'm trying to work out what to do. Probably Paladin's got a lot of annoying taunts. So yeah, so I need my Deafen quite badly for this matchup.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, this is a tricky decision. I don't think we our only win condition is going face, so we've got to go face. Do we have card draw? We've got this. Sleepy doesn't have weapon removal, which people rarely run. It's only this deck you need weapon removal against, so the fact that he had ETC that last game with weapon removal in it, that means he must have been seeing a lot of these decks. Ooh, like this. We just play 2/2, or we can get 3 damage on our weapon. Then we can buff up next turn. We've got the coin here to help us out. So we could finale this. Oh, we got the deafen. Perfect. Perfect. Right, that looks like a huge amount of damage. Well, this is a prep now to make it all come together. 8, 11. Got the deafen for a taunt.
Come in here.
Ah, right. He has to play something now. I think I win this go. Let's have a look. Okay. Okay, so 90. Can we do 11 damage? 2. 4, that's 10. With this, 12. Yeah, we've got enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Checking my calculations.
I don't think we have enough mana, that's the issue. Okay. And then we've got 2 more mana for this. Right, so I think if we just kill this off, that should be fine. We'll just do this, get the coin, I think. And buff up the weapon. Right, so I don't think he's got any way of healing. Make it look as if I've messed up because I just lost my weapon. That's fine. I've got at least a 3 weapon next turn. Yeah. He does have healing with the weapon. Yeah, nice.
My hand is too full.
Okay. And we put. There we go. Okay. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, again, these games can get very close. It's just the weapon rogue seems to just go quick enough to undercut all the comeback mechanics which you get in almost every class now. That's the frustrating thing about playing aggro now, is that you've got a 50-50 chance. Well, it's not quite 50-50. But you either win easily or you've got no chance of winning. Yeah. If you draw well and they draw well, then it's maybe an even game. But if one of you draws slightly inferior, they're just going to lose.
One cold wins.
Okay,
Stay in the shadows.
they do have heal. I'm not so concerned about that. Always kill it off with something. So this is just getting a coin effectively because we've already got a 3/3. We rarely use 2 of these in the game.
One dose
Okay.
solves any problem.
The healing. What sort of healing do they have? They need to kill off minions in order to get. They need to kill off minions in order to get corpses, so they're not going to get corpses. Well, they might now. Right,
Without a trace.
okay, we'll get 4 corpses maximum from this. Maybe 5. We've got a hero power.
Stand strong.
Yeah, taking care of it. So they've got 4 corpses this game. They're not going to get any more corpses this game unless not taking into account the hero power. So play gear shift here. Yeah, we definitely don't want that. That's not a nice card to be able to shuffle into the deck. I think we buff this up. Then we can prep this. Yeah. Well, drew that unfortunately.
Without a trace.
Would like to get our dubious, not dubious, sharp shipment. I would just play it straight with the deafen if we need to.
My blood for the Lich King!
So, see, turn 4 already you're starting to build up your weapon to something big. In turn 5, you got some massive damage. Ah.
So many options.
Let's do this.
Without a trace.
So all we've got to do is draw 4 damage from somewhere. Not easy. And if we do dubious purchase into eviscerate, yeah, okay, yeah. So we're not playing weapons for the rest of the game. So we've got to draw into our lethal now. I need to do 10 damage this turn. That's not good. That's not too bad. Let's do this actually. Okay, so it's up to 8 now. Okay, it's going to be tricky. I'll make sure I don't die myself as well. So I got 3 damage. Now we've got to get 13 damage from somewhere. Right, we might have to kill off something here. Okay. We've got the Viscerate. That's 4 and 3 is 7 damage. It's definitely not enough. Oh dear, oh, I just killed myself.
My hand is too full.
Yeah.
I give up.
He discovered that weapon. That wasn't in his deck. That's from Winds of Darkness. Yeah. Okay, so I got a bit unlucky there. Yeah. Yeah, we played it correctly. We played it in the best way we could have there. Just use up the charge of the weapon before he manages to freeze and just hope for some damage over the top. Damage over the top, we've got Eviscerates for that's 8 damage. We've got the Tendrils do 3 damage each. 6 is 14. Also got Harmonic Hip Hop, can also do damage over the top. With the Dissonant Hip Hop, it does 3 damage. And you've got a manager which does 2 as well. Besides that, we don't have any other damage in the deck. Okay, that's good. 3 into 4 looks good there. So turn 1, do nothing. Turn 2, weapon. Turn 3, then turn 4, and we got more damage coming. Okay, it's against the priest, so we want to deafen as well. Okay. Yeah, no point in like coining out weapon and then the deadly poison swinging because we're losing the deadly poison basically.
Keep on panning.
Yeeks. Alright, gotta go for our win condition. Usually always want to get rid of this because it gives him all the answers he's in. Oh, we're playing an aggro deck, so we might be okay. We might be okay here. Especially if I play my... Now, actually, the fact this is a 3D is actually very significant. Because if he's playing a minion-based deck and not a spell-based deck, then he wants to actually
Sit down and I'll sign
do
it up.
damage. Okay, we'll see. Right, next turn is going to be a big pop-off turn, looks like. Is he going to trade this 3-3 off? What's he playing? Oh, he's playing Zarimi. Playing Zarimi? Yeah, we've got to get rid of this.
Starting the operation.
We have to get rid of this, otherwise he's just going to get a whole load of taunts. Alright. So... do this. Gotta get rid of this. Could play Tendril, could give us something good. Could give us a Valera thing. Ooh. We'll play this.
My hand is full.
Well, he's actually overdrawing because of this. That's nice. Not running out here, but we do have 3 cards to draw now. Okay, that's fine. So just coin this out. He's got to kill something, surely. Yeah? Oh dear, don't like the look of that. That weapon removal. Eee. Right. We look for direct damage here.
Keep on panning.
Alright, so I'm not going to buff up the weapon just in case he's got weapon removal. Could do this. That would be 11 damage. The next turn we can get another 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we do this. If it's weapon removal, that's 3 mana which he doesn't have to save himself.
My hand is full.
Okay, does he have weapon removal? If he doesn't, it's going to be very hard to beat me. Oh, I see. Is that targetable? Yeah, it's targetable. Oh, beautiful, definitely. Here we go. Bonk in his face, bonk him on the slumpers. And we win. Okay. So that's 70% win rate, and the main thing is that these games are very quick. How many games do we have now? 4 games, 5 games, 36 minutes. 5 minutes a game, something like that. All the way from Diamond 5, almost to Diamond 3 already in basically half an hour. Right. Alright, let's have a quick look at the deck. I'll see if we get close to Legends, we'll do another video. Right, Weapon Rogue. You can have a look at all the other stuff I've been trying. Just straightforward decks. You just got, if you get the right draw, Dungar Druid almost always wins. Taunt Druid I played against the Aggro Rogue. Then I tried Aggro Death Knight and then that didn't work. All sorts of decks are playable at the moment, but they're all almost determined from the luck of the draw and the deck you're matched up with, which is not a nice way to play the game. You want some skill to be part of the game. Here, really, skill is very, very not part of the game. It's how you construct your deck. Look for counter, like that warrior putting the Rasrock Viper to counter the Weapon Rogue. Yeah, things like that. But if besides that, it's not much skill in the game at the moment. Even this game deck, where you're trying to eke out every single point of damage, you know, it's not hard to work out really. Okay, so basically the idea is you just play a weapon and you make it as big as possible and just hit it face 4 or 5 times and hopefully they die. Usually you just hit them in the face turns 3, 4 and 5, sometimes turn 6, and with a combination of direct damage, so over the top, so even if they've got taunts and stuff like that, you can still finish them off. So the order of the game is you want to dig for treasure turn 1, which will give you your swarthy sword shiner. Then you either equip the quick pick if you've drawn it, or your rogue weapon, your daggers, right? Turn 2, and you swing with it, because it doesn't matter that you lose a duration on it, because you're anyway going to change the durability rather, because you're going to change everything to 3/3 turn 3. And turn 3, basically this is what you do. If you're lucky, you get a prep and harmonic hip hop or something like that. Do not use the eviscerates until you've exhausted all the weapon buffs. You want to buff up the weapon as quickly as you can, because if you just need to do a quick calculation, let's say you use your eviscerates and your manager and your tentacle grip all on turn 3, 4 and 5, but you still got a weapon which is 3/3, and then you start buffing it up. The turn 6, you're only going to get one of the buffs on the weapon. Basically, buff up the weapon early, as early as possible. Every single turn, you can be doing extra damage with the buffed weapon. Okay, right. So you dig for treasure. Will always draw you a pirate, because you're only running this minion in the deck, and it will always give you a coin. So this is you always keep this. I think you always keep quick pick as well. I think you always keep a swarthy sword shiner if you don't have the dig for treasure. Yeah, because that's your standard 1, 2, 3. You play that 1, 2, 3 every game. If you don't have dig for treasure and you don't have swarthy sword shiner, you're just gonna improvise. Definitely do not keep eviscerate or anything like that. Any direct damage, that's only as a finisher. Then right, so once you've buffed up, once you've turned your weapon to 3/3, you've got many ways of buffing it up. You can make this into 5/3 with this. You can make it into 5/5 with this. That's where the prep comes in useful, because it's quite expensive for this deck, a 4 mana card. So basically you could play it for 2 mana, they could do something else on that turn. Dubious purchase, because such a low curve, you want some card draw. So again, the prep into this is really good. Got 2 mana, destroy random minion and draw 3 cards. If you don't have prep, again, you know how to play Hearthstone, you've got to adapt. Right, so that's drawing a lot of cards there. Mic drop, again, this is a brilliant card for the deck because it draws cards cards, and if you finale it, which you almost will be able to because of the very low curve, very easy to make sure you've got 3 mana left or 1 mana left. Then you prep the mic drop. So the main thing is after you play mic drop, you want to be on 0 mana. That triggers a finale effect. So you get the damage there, and you get card draw. And Omanger gives you a coin and damage. All a lot of synergy in the deck. And Harmonic Hip Hop does 1 damage. You can use it to get rid of a taunt like one of the frogs that Shaman has, and add 3 damage to your weapon, 3 attack to your weapon, or you could just send it face, giving yourself 4 damage on that turn for 2 mana. Which is effectively an eviscerate without having to combo it. But the fact is that it's the downside, if there's a downside, is you have to have a weapon equipped, which in this deck we're always going to. Right, you got Gear Shift again for more card draw. Ideally, you want to exhaust your whole hand and then play Gear Shift when you've got nothing left in your hand. So just 1 mana, draw 3, which is definitely possible. But when that happens, generally it'll be turn 6 or 7 even. And by that time, if you haven't won the game, it's probably because you're facing some very solid resistance, and you probably won't win anyway. So. And then you've got Deafen. So Deafen, very important cards. This is what makes this deck work, essentially. So say you're buffing up your weapon. Turn 4, they come down with the Arcanite. What's it called? The Arcanite thingy. 3/4 taunt, which gives you death rattle 6 armor. So you've got to get through 4. So first of all, you've got to actually waste your weapon swing on that taunt, right? So that's a lot of damage not going face. Plus on top of that, you're giving them 6 armor, so that's not good. Deafen just silences it, and yeah, they don't have a taunt anymore. And in fact, they can't even kill it off, even with their own spells if they're desperate for the armor, because you've silenced it, and it doesn't have the death rattle effect either. And it can obviously work with any taunts. Generally, they won't have more than 2 or 3 taunts, unless you're talking about the Shaman deck. So the Shaman deck's a bit exceptional with the little 1 health frogs. Then you're gonna have to actually hope to get a Valera's gift and use Fan of Knives to get rid of them. Because in this deck, unless you're playing a very weak deck which doesn't run taunts, or like an Asteroid Shaman, which doesn't have so much board presence, there's not so much of a threat on the board, and they don't put taunts up generally too much. So you could do that. Okay, and Deadly Poison is more damage to weapons. So theoretically, you could get 2, 4, 6, 8, because we've got Deadly Poisons in here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 with a natural, 15, 16, 17, because hopefully putting it on a 3/3 weapon, 17. So you could theoretically 23 have a 29 attack weapon if you play everything in the deck. You never get that, but it just shows how much damage you have in the deck. So don't worry about using up the weapon too much. Let's say you've buffed up the weapon to have a lot of attack, but you're running out of durability. Don't worry, just swing the weapon, re-equip another weapon, and then buff it up again. Remember, 29 damage on weapon. That means, I don't want to lose my 10 attack weapon. 1 minute you've still got 19 potential extra damage on your weapon in the deck. So you don't have to worry about it too much. But generally, it's not nice to have to re-equip the weapon, because you lose all that damage, all that mana you've spent on buffing up the weapon. So if you can keep the weapon, that'd be ideal, because you're retroactively saving all that mana which you invested in the damage. And also you have to spend, this is the worst part, you have to spend 2 mana on the weapon, which is a lot in this deck. So 2 mana is something you want to have to avoid. Okay, well, thanks for watching everyone. That's a pretty straightforward deck. At the moment I'm running I think 70% win rate. Is that right? Yeah, 7 wins, 3 losses. So we lost to Death Knight. We've lost to Death Knight, which froze our face. We lost to a Warrior, which removed a weapon, and we've lost to a Mage somehow as well. Can't remember how that happened. How did we lose to Mage? Oh, yes, the Mage just basically, we were about to have lethal, and then they just got that. They rolled the Elemental, which gives you 2 spell damage, and they reverberated it, so they had 4 spell damage. So they just had a couple of spells in their hand, and they just killed me from about 20 something health. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you don't enjoy this deck, because you should feel really dirty playing it. But if you're a pirate, you're dirty anyway, I guess. But it's really good for climbing, and the thing is, if you want to climb quickly, this is the best deck in the meta to climb quickly, is because it's got a reasonably high win rate. Let me just check what the win rate is on this deck. Win rate at the moment is 57.6%, so it's not major, but the key is the average game length is an incredibly low 5 minutes 10 seconds or something like that. 12 seconds, no, less than that, 5.1 minutes. So basically it's 5 minutes per game on average. So if you play 10 games, let's say you play 12 games in an hour, imagine you're trying to climb with a control deck and you got an 80% win rate. Yeah, so after an hour you just got 3 stars. Here you end up playing 12 games. Let's say you only win 8 of them, but that's basically you've got 4 stars, right? So there you go, and that's assuming you win all the games with the slow deck as well. So yeah, so this is the best deck to climb at the moment, and yeah, well, good luck out there, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.